Alright, everyone, you guessed it. Nate and Beth stopping on by, coming at you to continue our reviews of Friday the 13th, the series. In this case,
We watched Season 3, Episode 10, Mightier Than the Sword.
and who guessed the right cursed item?
You did, and I agreed. It's a pen. It was
Pretty scary pen. It was kind of what?
kind of hard to figure out at first.
Oh,
Well, we saw
what
the
was
pen
going
right
on?
away, what was going on, yeah, like how it worked.
What was hard to figure out at first?
How the pen worked. We knew it was the pen because it was focused on in almost every single shot. And so, I mean, it kind of... What this guy was waiting for a stay of execution. Oh, they're outside of prison. People are outside of prison waiting. How long can you hold your breath? I guess the guy is going to get the gas chamber for
Yeah.
12 plus murders and some
No, it was like
resort.
16 or 16 or something. And the guy
Yeah.
said it's 18. He confessed to 2 more.
Yeah,
It's so
like
funny
that.
how they show all these people every now and then with grilling and drinking, and they
It's
got
like
all these
tailgate
Yeah.
party for execution.
execution. So there's this murderer of 16 or 18 people who's just moments away from the gas chamber.
And he looks like he's all raging and, wanting to do it again. And then this author, I guess, goes in for an exclusive interview, asks him for his last words, and puts the pen to his neck. And we thought it killed him, but it took the evil out of him.
Yeah,
And he's like this innocent man pleading for his life. Poor thing. You can continue.
oh well, yeah. We just assumed that. Well, I guess I can't speak for you. I just assumed that
Oh,
It
when he
took
put the
the-
pen to his neck?
it took the evil that was just the evil of the bad guy out of him. I mean, which it did, but I think as the episode goes on, you come to realize that this guy is putting the evil in and taking it out.
Mm-hmm.
So it was his this what did you call him? Author guy who probably put it in this guy to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it explains where he got the cursed pen from.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't. But he's got the cursed pen, which I guess just comes loaded with evil, and he can put the evil in anyone he wants. And then what?
Whatever the writer writes becomes reality.
So then you put the evil in the person. Then it's kind of deviates from the norm of the
Yeah.
show, and because people, but
Normally
no one dies to get the deed. I guess maybe it gives you the deed and with the understanding that you're going to have
He's gonna die
someone
anyway.
kill
Mm-hmm.
someone. So it's like backwards, but it's murder on credit. I don't know.
Maybe.
But it's kind of this weird directionless episode in the fact that, I don't know, like people keep coming into his life that he wants to kill conveniently, so then he'll have to go put the evil in someone so he can have this person killed. And you were going to talk.
Yeah, well, the police were kind of following the author. I mean, he was a nobody that I guess changed his pen name to, I forgot the name, but
Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter. Ex-wife turns on the news and sees his face like, oh, I want some of the money
No,
from this
well, you
book. And
jump-
he used it for, he used it to
Jumping ahead, there's first the brother of the
brother of
execution
yeah,
guy.
okay. Go ahead.
Well, after the executioner guy was gassed to death, and after he was
Oh, yeah.
all the
Johnny's like, oh, we gotta go watch this author. He's gonna be at the hotel for a conference / questioning session. It's awesome. He makes it feel like you're there with these murderers. And,
come on, Mickey, you'll love it.
yeah.
And then at the thing when the guy's blabbing, some guy calls him or confronts him. It turns out to be the brother of the supposed
Person that was executed.
serial killer, and
Well, he technically did kill the people. He was just a puppet.
but he wouldn't have been a killer if it wasn't for this guy's
Pen.
involvement in penmanship.
Well, because the police are following the author on all the murders, and then they're like putting the pieces together. And because they're putting the pieces together, he's got to like inconspicuously kill people who know what's going on or have an idea of what's going on. And it was kind of sad as he put the executioner evil into like this priest, priest by day, killer by night, and had the priest kill the cop that was hot on his trail. And
The priest kills two people, doesn't he?
yeah,
He killed
a prisoner and a cop.
Well, first, wait, doesn't he? He must kill the brother of the execution guy.
Well, then it's 3. No, it was 2.
It was just that guy and then the cop.
The brother and the cop, yeah. So it's what? How many kills? 5?
5 total, including the killer himself or the writer, the evil whatever bad guy. But so that's that. So then we're to where Beth was talking about, where just conveniently after those 2 murders, and that person presumably is, I can't remember what happened to that person. Did he get shot or arrested?
Yeah, shot.
Priest?
Oh, the priest got arrested. We don't know if he got executed, but he killed
So then
people.
the wife comes out of the woodwork and
watching the news sees, oh, that's what you're calling yourself now. Sees the guy on the TV news interview, whatever. And so she goes to the hotel where he's staying and demanding her cut. And he's like, okay, you'll get what's yours. And
what's you deserve.
Get what you deserve. Yeah, let's use our words carefully. So, I guess Mickey overhears the conversation, picks up the trash murder slasher book that he wrote to get famous, and it was just like a Nowheresville kind of book, and follows him up the stairs. He turns off the lights and knocks out Mickey and puts the evil into Mickey and is going to use her to kill his ex-wife. Yeah, and that's when it gets interesting.
Beth was kind of interested at that point, like, wow, so is Mickey going to do some murders?
And she kind of did. And the nice thing about season 3 is, you know how season 1 and 2, I can't even think of his name right now. He wasn't really the lead. I mean, he was like...
Oh, Ryan?
Ryan. He was like a supporting actor.
First billing, but very seldom.
Mickey and Jack had higher roles. But I like how in this season, they're really making Mickey the star. Like, she's like center point in almost every single episode.
Good.
So I just wanted to say that.
She just wanted to say that, and as we're screen saving the TV, it's the Titanic blue screen shot of her standing in Curious Goods and
Getting
camera going around
by...
and the close-up on the razor blade.
It's like a straight-edge razor blade's her weapon of choice.
But
because Jack was shaving with it earlier that morning, and she knew where it was. The author made Mickey into a slasher, female serial killer. Because they don't exist. Yeah, they do. They're just smarter and don't get caught.
So did we mention the fact that it's like the guy? It seems like this stuff is almost writing itself, but
automatic writing.
Is he deciding what gets written, or is he
Maybe
just the pen is writing what it wants?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Yeah, and then
like the pen is reading his mind, and he's a writer.
This guy, yeah.
He makes his novels into reality through people.
Then it becomes a plot point throughout that. I don't know if it's some sick fetish where he likes to be at the location while...
I think he has to be at the location to make sure it works.
Yeah. You
can only do so much from a distance.
There was a funny scene where Mickey goes to this bar and slashes this guy hitting on her
He's the lucky one that got away.
Hand with the razor, and he said, "Crazy bitch."
Several times.
More than once. That was fun.
Several times. He's like, he almost has to put down the pen because it's like taking too much power or whatever. So he controls Mickey into going to his ex-wife's house and calls the ex-wife, "I'm sending someone over so you can get what you deserve." And Mickey's all like, "Yeah, he sent me over here, and yeah, I got something for you, but he told us to wait." But then by then... Jack and Johnny have figured out what's going on with the pen and found out the names all together from the manifest, and they're calling, and Mickey hears Jack's voice and hangs up, and he's like, Mr. So-and-so doesn't want to be disturbed, and she kind of does a little bit of scary maneuvers with the wife, and
But the wife ends up falling down the stairs instead.
I think the author pushes her on the
Yeah.
stairs, and then at the same
pen
time he
goes-
drops the pen, and
Pen goes down the stairs too,
so
and I guess
Mickey gets all.
goes nutty, and
She doesn't know who to kill, so she goes after.
I
him.
think once the woman, the target, the wife is dead, then she goes at whoever's right there, which is the author, and then she starts slicing.
She kind of slashes whatever she sees.
Yeah, I'm glad
So
she
you're
didn't see
thinking
us.
she fell on her way down the stairs? Possibly.
What'd you say? Think she what?
I don't know if the ex-wife died when she fell down the
That's
stairs.
what I'm assuming. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Oh, okay. So
So-
then, with that person already dead, she goes after her next victim, which is the author.
And we get to see some Mickey slice and dice with the
Slice
razor.
and dice.
And I guess she does technically kill this
him.
author guy. I don't know how. Blood loss, I guess.
Oh, if you get the jugular, it's seconds.
I
don't know.
Is that
I-
from experience, or that sounded scary? Definite.
We
but
watch Quincy. Hello.
not to mention horror films.
That's true.
But in closing, it was a good idea. I don't know. These aren't really well.
I don't know if it was fully
can't
executed,
remember
but it was
The
something.
last one. Do you remember the last one I really loved? I don't. The last couple weeks I was kind of under the weather, so yeah.
I think
Admitted.
you still only loved the first one.
Huh?
I think you only loved season 1, episode 1.
No, I liked more than just that. But the tank top with no bra
Oh,
helps.
yeah.
Which I don't think ever did come back.
Time is ticking.
So good, it was a good Friday series ideas and stuff, but I guess I don't know what it was about the execution. Ha ha ha, pun intended. that didn't blow my ass off. I'll go as high as we'll go half of a thumb for me.
Yeah, I have to agree.
It-
It was a good idea, but not
It
fully.
just seemed like the
It fizzled
episode
out.
wasn't excited in its own premise.
Even
and
though it
it-
was different
it-
kills in different ways.
It went
it was
through
not
the
really-
motions, but it was like, I don't know. It
It lacked
it
the
lacked
explosion.
enthusiasm for its own stuff.
I have to agree.
Appreciate
So,
that.
what's
So,
the next
the
one?
next episode coming up is
Year of the Monkey?
she had to like.
I had to read it and then make sure I'm reading it right.
Well, is it a Chinese thing? Year
Maybe
of
something
the
jade. A
monkey?
jade monkey. I'm gonna say a jade monkey charm.
Yeah, I have no idea. It was
I'm gonna
just
say-
fun listening to her silence there. She had to make sure she was reading what she was reading, but yeah.
I'm gonna say a jade monkey charm.
No guess from me, and I guess before it hits 14 minutes, that'll do it.
That'll do it. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening, everyone. See you next time.